Welcome to American Broadcasting Station. After many weeks of reporting, Russian separatist troops mutiny against Putin on a video. The commander complains his men have been thrown into bloody fighting without food, equipment or medicine, and despite suffering chronic illnesses were still fighting. Kindly subscribe as we give you the news in full. Conscripted troops sent to fight for Russia in Ukraine have mutinied on camera, saying they have been sent to the front lines without equipment, medicine or food. In the footage, the soldiers who claim to be from the 113th Rifle Regiment of the so-called Donetsk People's Republic say they have been fighting for months in hunger and cold without proper kit or medical care. Their commander says men with chronic medical conditions who should have escaped the draft have instead been sent into the midst of the fighting alongside carers and those with young children. The higher command interpret our complaints as sabotage, he says. But what is there to be gained from sending your soldiers to die? The video emerged amid bitter and bloody fighting between Ukraine and Russia and Donbas, of which Donetsk is a part, though the unit in the video is thought to have been stationed near Kherson, an occupied city hundreds of miles to the southwest. In the footage, the commander can be heard saying, "Our company, consisting of the 5th Infantry Battalion of the 113th Infantry Regiment, was on the front lines in the Kherson region of Ukraine. For that time the personnel overcame cold and hunger, and for a considerable period we did so without material support, medical supplies or food. The mobilization of our unit took place without any medical examinations, and there are those among our unit who in accordance with the laws of the Donetsk People's Republic should not be mobilized. There are members of our personnel who suffer from chronic diseases and others who are guardians of people with mental illnesses. For those who are fathers to children and taking into account the duration of our continuous presence on the front lines, many questions arise that are ignored by command." He then speaks separately to troops who voice their concerns but say they are being ignored by their commanders. The higher command interpret our complaints as sabotage, he says. Show respect for your officers. What is there to be gained from sending your soldiers to die? In one of our previous videos we reported that Russia was sacrificing its troops to secure equipment. Russia prefers to sacrifice his own army and other to secure a weapon or vehicle. Have your say, subscribe and leave a comment.